7th standard science second term unit 3 change around usல உள்ள book back answer பார்க்கலாம். Choose the best answer. When a woolen yarn is knitted to get a sweater, the change can be classified as physical change. Evaporation and melting of the following are endothermic changes. The chemical change is cow dung to biogas. Occurrence of tides in seas is an example of periodic change. Melting of polar ice caps is not a chemical change. Filling the blanks. Filling up a balloon with hot air is physical change. Stretching gold coin into a ring is a physical change. Opening a gas cylinder knob converts liquid fuel into gas fuel. This is an example of physical change. Spoiling of a food, physical change. Fourth one, spoiling of a food is chemical change. Respiration change. Respiration is a chemical change. True or false? If false, give correct answer. Cutting of cloth is an example of periodic change. False. False. Cutting of cloth is an example of physical change. Taking a glass of water and freezing it by placing in the freezer is a chemical change. False. அது வந்து physical change. Third one, a bean plant collecting sunlight and turning into a bean seeds is an example of physical and non-periodic change. False. அது வந்து chemical and non-periodic change. Answer வந்து. Fourth one, if the chemical properties of a substance remain unchanged and appearance of shape of a substance change, it's called periodic change. False. அது periodic change is called a physical change. Tarnishing of silver is an example of endothermic change. False. Answer வந்து tarnishing of silver is an example of chemical change. Match the following. Melting, change of state from solid to liquid, ice cube to water. Condensation, changing of state from gas to liquid, steam to water drops. Evaporation, change of state from liquid to gas, water to steam. Freezing, change of state liquid to solid, formation of ice cube. Periodic change occurs at regular time intervals, ticking of clock. Non-periodic change occurs at irregular time intervals, collecting flowers. We classify the following changes: physical and chemical changes. Answer வந்து physical changing, bending a paper clip, bounding silver into the plate, rolling a chapati tough into the wire, occurrence of day or night, blinking of eyelids, occurring of thunderstorm, rotation of earth, formation of eclipse, painting the grill, a rough piece of wooden stand and polished resulting in the texture. Those are from the batter. Chemical change in the rusting of iron nail, eruption of volcano, burning of matchstick. Sixth one, analogy. First one, physical change, boiling, chemical change. Burning, wood to sawdust, physical change. Wood to ash, chemical change. Forest fire, non-periodic change. Change in the period in school, periodic change. Seventh subdivision, very short answer this type of question. First question, state two example of periodic change. Seasonal change, motion of hands of clock. Second question, mention any two ecothermic reaction, burning of magnesium ribbon and burning of candle. Third question, cold milk is heated and it become hot. Which type of it change? It is reversible change. At the fourth one, what type of change is artificial ripening of fruit? Irreversible chemical change. At the fifth one, what type of change is coloring of paper? Physical change. Sixth one, growing of nails is a periodic change. Why? Growing of nail is periodic change Because it occurs periodically at regular intervals. What type of energy change is associated when ice melt? Ice melting water. Physical change. Endothermic heat energy is absorbed. At the 8th question, short answer type question, distinguish physical and chemical change. Physical change, no new substance is formed. Chemical change, new substance is formed. Physical change, reversible. Chemical change, irreversible. Physical change, change in physical properties like size, shape, state. Change in chemical change on this, change in properties of reactions and product. Physical change, melting of ice, tearing of paper, freezing, evaporation, vaporization. Chemical change, burning of paper, photosynthesis, digestion of food, rusting of iron. Second question, how can a change occur in a substance? இதுக்கு ஆன்சர் எப்படி எழுதணும்னா, ஃபஸ்ட்டு எ சேஞ்ச் அக்கர் இன் எ சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் பை அதுவரை எழுதிட்டு அப்புறம் பேஜ் நம்பர் 37ல் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேரால ஃபர்ஸ்ட் காலத்தில் லாஸ்ட் 3 லைனுக்கு முன்னாடி அண்ட் அல்ட்ரேஷன் அதில் ஆரம்பித்து அந்த பேரா முடிகிற வரையும் செகண்ட் கொஸ்டினுக்கான ஆன்சர். அடுத்து தேர்ட் கொஸ்டின், கேன் யூ சஜெக்ட் எ மெத்தட் கலெக்ஷன் ஆஃப் வேஸ்ட் ஃப்ரம் சீ வாட்டர்? இதுக்கு ஆன்சர் எவாப்ரேஷன் மெத்தட் டு கலெக்ட் வாட்டர் ஃப்ரம் சீ வாட்டர். அடுத்தது ஃபோர்த் கொஸ்டின், இஸ் சோலார் எக்லிப்ஸ் இஸ் எ பீரியாடிக் சேஞ்ச், கிவ் யுவர் ரீசன். ஆன்சர் எஸ், சோலார் எக்லிப்ஸ் இஸ் எ பீரியாடிக் சேஞ்ச். அது எழுதி it occurs after a definite interval of time. Fifth one, what is the difference between dissolution of sugar and the burning of sugar? Answer, the dissolution of sugar, when sugar is dissolved in water it disappears. If we taste the solution, the sugar is still present in dissolved form. Burning of sugar, fire activity is a chemical reaction between sugar and oxygen. The oxygen in the air reacts with the sugar as the chemical bond broke. If water is evaporated, we get back the sugar. Energy is released in the form of smoke. Dissolution of sugar, so it is the physical and reversible change. So burning sugar is a chemical change. Long answer type question, explain the following statement. Digestion is a chemical change. When we eat, our mouth physically break down food into small pieces. Second point, mechanical digestion occurs in mouth, stomach and small intestine food. Third point, food is chemically changed in digestion when new smaller substances are formed. Moreover, we will never be able to get back the raw material in the same as it is before. Digestion of food is permanent change which is irreversible. அடுத்தது, how the iron blade is affixed into a wooden handle in tools used to dig in the soil. First, the ring in the iron blade of a spade heating of the blade leads it to its expansion and thus the ring gets bigger. This happens because metals always expands on heating. The metal blade is then fitted easily into the wooden handle. After this, cold water is usually poured on the iron blade when least through the contraction of the expand iron blade. The spade can also be left to cool down and distribute so that the firmly fixed. The blade is attached firmly to the wooden handle of a spade in the process. 10th subdivision, higher order thinking question. Peeled and unpeeled banana does not look the same. Does the mean peeling banana is a chemical change? A peeled banana is exposed to air. It reacts with the gases in the air and changes color. So the peeled banana undergoes a chemical change. As unpeeled banana is protected by a skin, it does not undergo any change. Second question, a very hot glass on putting in cold water cracks. What does this change indicate? A hot glass is an expand state. When cold water is put in the hot glass ring, suddenly as a result it cracks. This is the physical change brought about by heat and coldness. The glass may crack but it not undergo and chemical change. Third one, boiling of water, physical change, but boiling of egg is chemical change. Why? Boiling of water, physical change. On boiling of water is converted into steam, It covers the beaker with a liquid stream, condenses back into water. So boiling of water is physical change, since only the physical change of water changes. Boiling of egg is chemical changes. When egg is boiled, chemical nature of egg is changed. The properties of boiled egg are totally different from the raw egg. Hence, boiled of egg is a chemical change. Acceleration, recent type of question. Acceleration, the explosion of firecrack is a physical change. Reason, a physical change is a reversible change. Answer on the option D. A is false but R is true. Second one, acceleration, the process of conversion of liquid water to vapor by heating the liquid is called boiling. Reason, the process of conversion of water vapors to liquid by cooling the vapor is called condensation. Answer on the option B. Both A and R are true, but R is not correct explanation of A. At the third one, acceleration, burning of wood log to charcoal in a physical change. Reason, the product of formed burning a piece of wood can be easily converted back to the wood log. Answer வந்து இது எதுவுமே both A and R false, ரெண்டுமே false. Fourth one, acceleration, the formation of iron oxide from iron is chemical change. Reason, for the rust to form from iron, it must be exposed to air and water. Answer வந்து option A. Both A and R are true. R is correct. No, R is the correct explanation of A. Fifth one, acceleration, a drop of petrol when touched with finger gives a chill feeling. Reason, the above phenomenon is an endothermic one. Answer வந்து both A and R true. R is the correct explanation of A. Picture based on the question. Observe the picture and list down the changes that accompanied in the picture. A வந்து physical change, B வந்து chemical change, C வந்து exothermic. Second one, observe the picture containing the kettle and note that the salt water in and answer the following question. What is the name of process that is done to the kettle? Answer on the boiling. What will happen to the content of the kettle? Water in the kettle gets converted into the vapor. Third one, what kind of change is occurring on the cold surface of the metal plate? C வந்து physical change called condensation. Physical change called condensation. C. D. What can you say about the quality of water that is obtained in the beaker? Pure water. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.